Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to check out the horoscope for the 12 Chinese zodiac signs for the lunar month of April, which is basically May 2025. This month, 4 major stars are taking the lead. First up, we have the Rumen star. The chart shows that Rumen is boosting fortune and blessings this month. It mainly relates to industries or events connected to the ears, nose, and throat. So if you're in education, consulting, sales, law, or anything that involves speaking, like stand-up comedy, concerts, or even industries related to headphones, perfumes, transportation pipelines, both liquid and gas, you're in luck. This month, talking, saying the right things, speaking nicely, will be a huge advantage for your career. Next, we've got the Sun star shining down. This one's especially great for the guys. Male authority and rights are going to be hot topics. Anything connected to light, heat, electricity, and energy will also come up a lot. The Sun star kind of pushes power to the surface, meaning we might see news about energy management or dealing with tough overseas powers. It could even hint at changes in leadership, like men regaining control or more extreme male dominance popping up. Definitely some interesting shifts happening with this influence. Then we have the Wenku star boosting creativity and talent. This star represents arts, performances, and even gaming. So don't be surprised if a game, an artist, or someone super talented becomes super famous this month. It's kind of like discovering those ancient prodigies from history. Finally, there's the Wen Chang star, which is all about learning, writing, exams, and documents. According to the chart, Wen Chang is a bit tangled up by other side stars this month, meaning we might see more scams involving documents or contract issues. Publishing, studying, and anything text-related could hit some bumps too. Plus, you might notice mistakes in daily work, like sending the wrong email, signing the wrong contract, or miswriting important documents. Wen Chang also influences your thinking, decision-making, and mental health, so watch out for any signs of mental stress or issues. And tying back to what we mentioned about transportation earlier, you might also get asked to redo transport documents, special designs, blueprints, and so on. It's definitely something to keep an eye on this month. Now, let's dive into the zodiac signs. Let's take a look at the fortune of those born in the year of the monkey this May. With the Sun star turning into power and the Rumen star turning into fortune in your life palace, your foundation is actually quite solid this month. There's also the Ling Xing stirring things up, and from the main directional angles, you've got Wen Chang and Wen Ku, both intellectual and communication-related stars. So, yes, the energy of expression is strong. But there are some tricky bits too. You've got Tai Yin, the moon, in a negative position, and Wen Chang is also turning into a negative influence, and that's a bit of a headache. In short, you'll have opportunities from afar, maybe even international or long-distance prospects. You'll get lots of chances to speak, perform, present, or share your thoughts. And people are listening. They're actually getting what you're trying to say. But you may run into miscommunications. Classic "I thought you meant this" moments, especially in conversations where expectations aren't clearly laid out. And based on this chart, women may be a big source of confusion or trouble this month. Possibly female co-workers, clients, or even bosses. Also, watch out for document errors at work. Those little mistakes can spiral into something bigger. Now, let's peek at your love palace. This one is pretty straightforward. You've got Tai Yin turning into a negative star here again. Less Wen Chang turning negative in the 3-direction formation. So basically, yes, relationship drama is very likely. If you're a guy, you may feel super annoyed with your partner, or find yourself tangled in stress, brought on by a younger woman. If you're a girl, You might be stressed out by your mom, sister, or close female friends. And yes, it's also possible that your boyfriend or husband is suddenly acting suspicious with a younger woman outside. In the Wealth Palace, we've got Wen Q, Qing Yang, Yao, and Tian Shi. It looks like you've got money movements happening. But I honestly feel this says more about your love life than your bank account. Because these stars hint at developing relationships outside your current one. You might want to end the current relationship in favor of someone new, which could lead to major drama and arguments. Your partner could get really upset, potentially even explosive. For women, it might be that you meet someone new outside, only to find out they already have someone else, and you get burned in the fallout. So, yeah, this month's motto? Avoid messy entanglements. Keep things clean and simple. As for your actual money luck, if you're investing, you may be leaning towards speculation or risky plays. There's also a chance you spend some money on performance, art, or creative projects, and while it might look like you made a little profit, by the time you tally up the costs, you may find yourself just breaking even or even slightly losing out. In short, looks like you gained, but maybe not really. Your Health Palace features Lian Zhen, Po Jun, and Liu Kun, which suggests health-wise, the red flag is with your digestive system. Because of a water-fire clash in the chart, stomach issues or digestive instability might flare up. Liu Kun being an earth star points to internal buildup or heaviness. So, keep an eye out for bloating, acid reflux, or stress-related gut problems. Eat gently, avoid skipping meals, and don't go on weird fad diets this month. In your career palace, here's the deal. When Chang is in a negative state, and in the opposite palace, Tai Yin is also in trouble. So your job will be directly impacted by your emotional or romantic life. We already covered those relationship dramas earlier, but here's another layer. You might have paperwork issues at work, missing files, misfiled contracts, or legal documents dragging on forever. Here's what stands out. You've got Tian Kui and Tian Yu in the mix. These are stars related to noble support or senior figures. So the issues may involve government-related documents, big corporations, or long-winded bureaucracies that just move painfully slow. This kind of thing will make you feel super stuck or frustrated, and it could delay key projects or decisions. Let's move on to our 1968 monkey friends. This month, the Tan Lang star is lighting up your sibling's palace. Now, if the sibling sector is activated, its energy can be super powerful. And looking at the whole chart, you've got the Sun and Ru men, which means you carry natural authority, Sun, and great communication energy, Ru men. With Tan Lang thriving in the siblings' palace, it suggests you'll meet powerful partners or gain support from influential benefactors. But, and this is key, Peach Blossom energy is also running wild in this chart. Because Tan Lang turns into Lu Fortune, it's amplifying your romantic magnetism. And that can get messy. So here's the deal. You may get emotionally involved with friends, or money plus romance plus friendship start blending in complicated ways. That's the part you really need to watch out for. Issues around money and the opposite sex could get you into tricky situations. Also, Tanji turning into a negative star in your fortune palace is a big red flag. This causes a dual star clash, weakening your wealth palace in the process. Which means love drama could drain your financial luck. Cash flow problems may arise. Overspending or playing too hard with friends could leave you short on money. And all this might leave you feeling anxious and stretched thin. So yeah, be careful who you go out with and how much you're spending this month. Now for the 1980 monkey friends. Your life palace is looking pretty great. With Sun turning into Lu, you now have 2 Lu stars in your chart, which means your money-making power is strong this month. You've got energy to create new income streams, especially through overseas projects or collaborations with men. They could bring in big results. But your Tiantong star turns into a negative position in your marriage palace, so your emotional pain becomes more intense. In short, your wealth increases, but so does your emotional pressure. The good peach blossom brings popularity and profits, but the bad peach blossom stirs up your relationships hard. Your stress level goes up, especially if your relationship is already shaky. So be mindful. This month brings blessings and burdens all at once. Moving on to our 1992 monkey friends. You've got some sweet energy this month. Tian Liang star turns into Lu in your fortune palace, which is excellent. Your mood improves. You feel more at peace. Elderly people or mentors may step in to support you, and you may even get a lucky windfall. Money coming in effortlessly. It's one of those months where you just feel pretty darn good inside. But Wu Ku turning into a negative star in your sibling's palace throws a wrench into things. Here's what happens. You're making money and feeling great, but your relationship with friends or siblings starts falling apart, and your love life also starts going sideways. It's that classic money's good, but everything else is a mess situation. Also, your career luck is poor, and there may be conflicts with co-workers. So yes, you're smiling on the outside, especially around older people, but romantic and peer-level relationships. Total chaos. And finally, our 2004 monkey friends. Your chart this month shows Lian Xin turning into Lu, the sun turning into a negative star. This configuration helps your property palace. So good news if you're dealing with family matters or real estate. But these stars land in your health palace, which means, heads up, your digestive system may act up this month. Stomach aches, bloating, or stress-induced gut issues might be a thing. Also, be very cautious in how you communicate with male elders. Watch out for problems during travel or overseas plans. This month, it's best to play things safe. Compared to other monkeys, your star formation is especially intense right now. So go easy, stay grounded, and avoid unnecessary risks. Let's take a look at our rooster friends. This month, overall, I've got to say, this month is looking fantastic for you. Your astrological setup is super beautiful, so this is truly one of those lucky months. Big congratulations in advance. Love and relationship. The marriage palace is one of the quieter areas this month. You might get introduced to people by friends, or meet potential partners online. But it's mostly the kind of vibe where you get some brief sparks or flirtations. Not necessarily something long-term or official. Quick flashes of chemistry are totally possible, but it may stay in the just flirting zone. Wealth and money. Thanks to the great planetary energy, your wealth luck is strong this month. However, there's a catch. With Dkong and DG showing up, these two can bring accidents or loss. You need to watch out for financial losses tied to romantic situations. Also, be extra careful during exercise or dance activities, talent performances, practice sessions. There's a higher chance of sprains, muscle pulls, or even minor cuts. So don't push yourself too hard physically. And double-check your surroundings when you're active career and work. This is where things really shine. You might experience a shift or adjustment in your job, but the shift leads to bigger and better opportunities. Helpful people, noble stars are around you. Indirect connections bring fresh chances. It's a great time for growth and exposure. However, there might be hidden stress coming from your family life or housing situation. Maybe you're planning a move or dealing with home-related concerns. But as long as we focus strictly on career energy, you're in a very strong, lucky phase and you'll receive plenty of support. Well done and congrats. For roosters born in 1969. An extra round of congratulations just for you. Because while most roosters have a low-key love palace this month, your birth year shifts that completely. You could experience a surge of new romantic connections, reconnection with old friends, even the start of a late-in-life romance. Yes, twilight love is on the table. It's a very positive and heartwarming time emotionally. For those born in 1981, roosters of wisdom and hustle, this month brings more investment opportunities from your network. Friends may want to team up or even offer money to support your ventures. Sounds good, right? But here comes the catch. Your wealth vault is double damaged, thanks to a double hit from Wen Chang's star in affliction. That means you're at risk of becoming a transit god of wealth. Money comes through your hands but doesn't stay. You might manage or gather funds from others, but not benefit directly. Lose money due to property matters or family obligations. Or take a hit financially because of children. Since the child palace is negatively impacted by a tie-in star affliction, the overall luck is still quite strong, but your financial stability is shaky. So expect some financial losses, and see them as spending to prevent disaster. For those born in 1993, roosters with rising wings, this month, the Pojin star activates your travel palace. So expect long-distance travel, possibly overseas, or expanded opportunities and performance in faraway places. Sounds exciting, right? Yes, but there's a twist. The Tan Lang star hits your marriage and relationship palace, which means love life enters a stormy zone. You may encounter someone attractive but toxic. Sudden drama, breakups or betrayal might appear. Even worse, these emotional disruptions may leak into your career, causing big turbulence at work or sudden shifts you weren't ready for. So the advice is crystal clear. Avoid romantic entanglements this month, especially new ones. One wrong move could flip your lucky streak into chaos. For those born in 2005, our young roosters, this month's energy is pretty awesome for you overall. You'll receive support and love from elders, possibly financial gifts, and a stronger sense of family protection. But the tie-in star turning affliction is the problem point. Because you're still young, this could show up in issues involving female family members like your mom or sister, conflict at home, or housing rental issues. Maybe a contract goes wrong. Girls should pay attention to gynecological health, while boys should watch out for urinary or kidney-related issues. Also, some minor chaos may come from pets, hobbies or activities involving women, or emotionally charged situations at home. Overall though, this month still brings more blessings than setbacks. You just need to be a little cautious and emotionally grounded. Next up, let's take a look at our friends born in the year of the dog. First of all, congratulations. This month, your romantic energy is off the charts. Seriously, it's explosive. If you've been hoping to fall in love or start a new relationship, this is your golden window. Your charm and attractiveness are amplified. And if you're in any kind of artistic or creative profession, it's even better news. Your talent and glow will shine extra bright this month. But here's the flip side. For those who are already married, this intense romantic aura can be a double-edged sword. There's a high risk of external temptations, especially from women. So it's crucial to stay clear of inappropriate interactions. Protect your relationship. Looking at your wealth palace, this month your chart shows that female influence may slow down your income flow, which might create frustration or emotional heaviness. In fact, it could lead to feelings of depression or suppressed emotion. So your mental health needs extra care. Even though people are noticing you and you're socially popular, you may not feel happy inside. That's because the pressure is building up. And it's not just emotional. Due to the influence of the Zi Wei Emperor star and Qi Shu 7 killing star, and based on the layout in your mental spiritual palace, your stress is likely to manifest physically, especially through digestive issues or stomach problems. You may notice frequent discomfort, another sign to take better care of your health this month. Now, onto your financial luck. The reading shows your career palace is empty, but it's being mirrored by positive influences like Taiyang Sun and Juman, communication. That said, Taiyin, Moon, and Wencheng literary are both afflicted this month, so while things look like they're going well on the surface, actual progress is painfully slow. You might feel like you're working hard but not seeing real results. And yes, that can be seriously frustrating. It also directly affects your finances. Money comes in slowly, which increases your stress, both mentally and emotionally. So the best advice for you is, don't overthink things or fall into a mental spiral. Get outside, soak up some sun, move your body, breathe. Sometimes a small shift in mindset and space can change your whole month. Take a step back and give yourself space to breathe. You'll see a clearer path ahead. Now let's look at friends born in 1970. Your chart this month shows Taiyang Sun in Blessing and Ton Tong, Heavenly Child, Star Afflicted, which means that your romantic energy is even more intense. If you're single or divorced, there's a great chance you'll meet someone amazing, though this person may come with some emotional baggage or past relationship issues. So keep your eyes open. If you're in performing arts or entertainment, this month is fantastic for you. Your presence will be magnetic. For those in other industries, the situation is a bit mixed. You'll feel like you're constantly presenting yourself, constantly active, and doing a lot. But when you check your wallet, it still feels tight. Not only does the money come in slowly, but the stress around finances gets worse. This financial anxiety has a knock-on effect on your spiritual, mental well-being. Once it hits a peak, it can start to make you feel physically ill. That's your body telling you to slow down and reset. Don't push through blindly. See a doctor if needed, or just take time to recalibrate your mental and emotional state, so you can bounce back in a healthier, more balanced way. For those born in 1982, Tan Lang, Greedy Wolf Star, enters your life palace this month, which means you're getting a big boost in financial luck. You may receive support or resources from elders or people in higher positions. However, Wu Ku military song, Star is afflicted in both your children palace and property palace. And this is where things get tricky. Even though you're attracting lots of wealth energy, your spending will be out of control, especially due to matters involving your children. Whether it's education, health, or emotional support, the costs pile up fast. And to top it off, your strong romantic energy might tempt you into spending extravagantly, further straining your finances. So, even with money coming in, your savings are likely to dry up fast. It's a classic case of money in, money right back out. Keep a close eye on your spending this month. For friends born in 1994, this month is a mixed bag. On the bright side, your romantic energy is super strong, and your financial luck looks good too, especially through new social connections. Some of these connections may even turn into flirtations or romantic entanglements, which unexpectedly bring financial benefits. But, and this is a big one, your love life is walking a tightrope. If you're already in a relationship, conflicts may arise over both big and small issues, and there's a very real risk of a third-party interference that disrupts your existing bond. The fallout could hit you hard, not just emotionally but also financially. Your original chart structure was solid, but once this kind of emotional explosion happens, it could feel like everything is falling apart. Emotionally, financially, socially. So this month, be extremely cautious about new flirtations. Stay mindful of boundaries and protect your existing relationship. Don't let short-term excitement lead to long-term damage. And lastly, for young dog friends born in 2006, your wealth palace energy is beginning to recover this May, which is a good sign. But here's the catch. It's not enough to make up for earlier financial loss, so you're still in a bit of a leaky wallet phase. This month, pay extra attention to your new friendships, no matter if they're male or female. There's potential for misunderstandings, conflicts over documents, agreements, or miscommunications, especially when dealing with shared plans or school projects. These things could disrupt not only your financial opportunities, but also affect your luck with mentors or benefactors. If you interact a lot with authority figures, teachers, elders, or government-related stuff, you may find they become unexpectedly difficult or demanding, which can be exhausting. So, while on the surface it might seem like you're having a good month, with popularity and connections, deep down you may feel misunderstood, pressured, or unfairly treated, especially by people older than you. Hang in there. You're learning some tough but valuable lessons about people and money this month. Alright, that's it for today's reading. I'll be back soon to share the May forecasts for the remaining zodiac signs. Stay tuned and see you soon.